Welcome back to Sparkle's Kitchen. Today we're making Dodo Gizzard. Dodo, yes. Absolutely nice. So simple. I've got my gizzard. I've boiled my gizzard with seasoning, and I'm just gonna put it in the oven for like 15 minutes to just cook dry up a little bit. You don't want it to be too dry because gizzard is hard as it is. So I'm gonna put it in the oven for 15 minutes. As you can see, it's seasoned already, it's cooked, and it's just going to go in the oven. I've got my plantain, I've got my peppers I'm using, and there you go. After 15 minutes in the oven, my gizzard is ready. It's not too dry, it's moist, it's still really nice. You don't want it to be too dry at all. So that's it. I've roasted my gizzard in the oven, and this is what you get. Nice consistency, really absolutely nice. There you go. I'm going to just cut my plantain, and I'm going to cut that in cubes, so not too big, not too small, and this is what you want to do. So there you go. Cut your plantain, and then we're just going to fry, and we're going to set aside. So bring your pan to it up and put your oil in nicely, and we're just going to fry our plantain. So you can see the plantain. When I fry my plantain, I don't like it too dark, so I will be looking at this for about 10 minutes and it's done, to be honest, because you don't want it to be too dark. You want it to be a bit light. So that's how I like my plantain. As you can see, this is exactly how I like mine. So bringing that out at this point, and I'm just going to drain and I'll set apart for later. So you can see that's ready. I've got my gizzard ready, my plantain ready, and I've got the chopped onions. I've blended my pepper, and I've got my seasoning, and this is what we're using for today's recipe. So you can see I've got my cut pepper, the yellow pepper and the green pepper. I'm going to use that for later. So you've got your diced onions. Blend your pepper. Don't let it to be too smooth. So you want that, blended pepper. I've heated up my oil, and I've just added my onions and just let it cook nicely. I'm adding a bit of thyme, and I'm adding a bit of chicken stock to cook this. Just gives the onions a nice flavor while it's cooking. I'm going to add my pepper now, and as you can see, is really nice. Is dry, and you can drain out the water. So when you blend your pepper, just drain the water through the sieve if you want this consistency. You don't want it to be too liquidy because it takes time to cook. It's not going to dry on time, and you don't want to be spending that time cooking this. So to just cut the cooking time, you want to drain out the water from your pepper, and so just let this fry for like 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, you can see that it's nicely fried. I've added my curry and my thyme. I'm just going to add all my spices at this point, and let everything just cook together beautifully. So just add your stock, add your spices, whatever you're using for your recipe, just add it at this stage. I'll leave the recipe, the ingredients I'm using for today's recipe, I'll leave it in the description box later. So there you go. This is beautiful, and after 15 minutes, this is what you have. Is nicely fried, and I'm going to add some tomato puree because I want the sauce to be rich. So when it goes together with the plantain and the gizzard, you're coming up with this beautiful rich sauce. So I'm adding a bit of tomato puree, and I'm using Derica tomato for this. I love Derica. When it works for me, I stick to it. Derica tomato works for me. They don't mix all the rubbish ingredients together. It's consistency. They just this is what you have, and you know what you're getting. So I stick to Derica. So yes, my sauce is nicely cooked. It's beautiful. It's ready. You can see the rich red color coming out of that. That's what you want. It's looking nice. At this point, you want to taste. Adjust your seasoning if it needs more seasoning, and I'm going to add my diced sweet pepper. So you've got that. I've got yellow and green because already my sauce is red. So I just want to add a bit of color to it by putting this yellow and green bell pepper, just to add that look and a bit of sweet flavor released into it. So for another 5 minutes and it's ready. My gizzard is ready to go in to meet the sauce. Absolutely delicious. So mix together and just let it just soak in the beautiful flavor from your sauce. I've got my gizzard in there nicely. I'm gonna add a bit more because I've got nice sauce to soak that in. So add your gizzard first because you want your gizzard to meet the sauce first, and you want it to go right in and just, explore and meet that sauce nicely. And so I've done that, and I'm adding my dodo, my plantain. Who doesn't love plantain? Absolutely beautiful. So this is it. I'm just going to mix this together. And this simple dish is nice. You can have it with your jollof rice. You can have it with anything. You can have it as a snack, actually. I pick on this once in a while. I just, beautiful. This is just nice. I mean, look at that rich, and this is what you're looking for. The color, the flavor is so nice. The plantain is not too dark. The peppers, the rich sauce, the tomato puree infused sauce is so nice. You've got all the beautiful combination, and the taste, let me tell you, it's just, it's really nice. So yes, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to like my videos. Until next time, is Sparkle's Kitchen, where the secret ingredient is sparkles. See you again next time.